Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a craft room tour. I have a video on my YouTube channel here from a couple months ago, it might be almost a year ago, of my craft room, and it has changed tremendously. A lot of people were asking for different specific things, and I've been waiting because I know that as soon as Christmas was over, I was going to clean my craft room and organize it again, and I just got done with it. It took about 2 weeks. I've been working on it since mid-December, and it's currently December 3rd, 29th today. Or, no, it's December 30th today. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. And I was working down here today. I got everything tidied up last night. And I want to do a video before it gets messy again. So, my craft room is in my basement. My basement is split into a couple different parts. We've got the back area over there, which is over there. There's a bar over there. And then I have some stuff back there, which is like more of my cardboard boxes and my shipping stuff. And then some designs that are done already. I'm not going to show you that today because it's a disaster. We also have this back room over here, which has got tons of storage. It goes back, and then we got a room right there, and then it goes up the stairs, and there's another room. But I'm not going to show you that because it's a disaster right now, and I'm in the process of cleaning that as well. But I have my craft room done. This is the stairs to my upstairs, and I also have 5 animals that are my pets. I have 2 guinea pigs, 2 chinchillas, and then a bunny that I have to share this basement with as well. So some of the stuff that's down here is for them. So they have this table right here with their little playpen underneath. Here's where our cat stuff is, and then this is where I store my mesh and my wreath forms. So my wreath forms all are up on that thing. I just stack them up on that shelf. And then down here is all my mesh, my 10-inch mesh. There's also some mesh in the back room in boxes. It's all my like mesh that I don't really use that much. And then it's also like a lot of my solid colors. Like I have boxes of like purple mesh and red mesh and yellow mesh, but I only have so much out right now because I don't really need it all. And then like a lot of my specialty meshes are over here. So anything more like foiled and border stripe and all that sort of stuff is like all like back here, I guess. So yeah, that's all my 10-inch mesh, just kind of on that shelf, no particular order. It's just shoved there and I just kind of can see it. I also have, here is my pet stuff. Right here is where I take pictures on my wall. There's a nail in the wall and I use that for my pictures. We're not going to really go and show you guys all the animals just because they're not really important in this video. So this is my ribbon wall. It's got all the way down. These are shelves from Home Depot. They are meant, I guess, I mean, they could be used for anything. They're meant for, like, you could put them in your laundry room, you could put them in a closet and put clothes on it. And then I use the shoe hangers because they go on a tilt. So they're meant for shoes, so your shoes kind of go on a tilt. That's what I use. They also have ones that are like straight, and then your shelf is nice and flat. I use a tilted one just because it works well with ribbon. Now, if I were to do this over again, I'd probably go with the 2 or 3 inch lip. I have the 1 inch lip. It works fine, but as you can see, some of my 50-yard rolls, I don't put much on here of 50-yard. I have another shoe rack that I put that on, but it kind of, like, you can see that it's not tall enough, and if it gets too heavy, they fall off. They still fall off, but that I kind of have there. And it kind of would just be a little bit more easier. I've got my Mevo camera up here, which is a live streaming camera, so it is connected up here. And then I have my ribbons organized. All up here right now is Easter, Valentine's, and St. Patrick's, and summer, which that has to come down. That's going to be another thing I'll probably do tonight or tomorrow. And then all of my Christmas, which is this whole entire row, has to go up because, you know, Christmas is over, so I won't be working with Christmas for a while. And then I'll be set. So I kind of have just like leopard print here, animal print, and then just specialty. So all the different things, like breast cancer, just like some police, animal, like outdoors. I have farmhouse, and then I go into black and whites, and then I go to white, pink. So I have them or listed or like color coded. So I have like reds, oranges, yellows, greens, and then I go down here to blue, purple, pink, white, gray, black, and then black and whites, and then I have tans, golds up there. This is all Christmas, like I said. And then up here, I don't want to move you guys too fast, is fall, and then Halloween, and then it goes into some 50-yard rolls. I also have On the end of this, there I've got some sports, and then these are just some random stuff. I've got room for expansion, which is kind of scary, y'all, because I love my ribbon. And then I have just some of my thinner stuff here, and then I've got patriotic here as well. And then Mardi Gras is here. I don't do much Mardi Gras, but if I do have some ribbons up there. And then I've got some just like plain old winter up here as well. Sorry, the hiccups, you guys. Down here, I've got my 21-inch mesh. I had a lot more, but I got rid of a bunch, and I destashed a bunch, and I got to get some more in. I don't use it a whole lot, but I do use it sometimes. But yeah, so I've got 21-inch mesh here, all the different colors. I just keep them in the box that they come in. Over here, I've got some of my 10-inch mesh that it's just like, I've used it, and then whatever's left just gets thrown here, and I use it eventually. And then this is all stuff for my pets, so we don't need to worry about that. And then this is just all my cords. Yes, I have a lot of cords. I have different lights and cameras and chargers and glue guns and all sorts of things there. I need to figure out my whole thing, because that's a lot of cords just hanging there. Here I've just got some tubes of ornaments. I use ornaments all the stinking time. That's one thing that I always say is, just because they're Christmas ornaments doesn't mean they have to be used for Christmas. Here is another bin of mesh. That was bothering me that was like that. But yeah, so anytime I don't finish a roll of mesh, don't throw it away, because like eventually, if you get like enough rolls of this yellow mesh, you can make a wreath using it, basically just off the roll if you're gonna cut it. And then you might need a little color for something. Sometimes you just need a random little piece for something to fill up a little spot or whatever. Totally, especially if you're gonna use like an evergreen, you can just cut it and ruffle it up and use it. Here I've just got a bunch of random, like these are mostly the Dollar Tree wreath forms that I've got over here. So there's like the 14-inch, the square ones, there's a couple of the heart ones. There's a random little wreath stand here, which I don't even know why I have this, because none of my wreaths would even fit on here. Like, that is the most little dinkiest thing I've ever seen in my life. So that just hangs out there. Under here, I've got, this is going to be kind of in-depth, you guys. This is cardstock. I do some paper crafting, not very much. A lot of my paper crafting supplies are up in the closet, up in the second level of our house, just because I don't use it very often and I don't have room down here for it. I've got this entire tub of ornaments in here, and then under here I've got some Unique in the Creek circle boards and some butterfly boards. I've got some little, like, this is like paper crafting stuff, cutting paper cutters, paper scoreboards, and then my laminator also hangs out underneath here. This got to go back up there. And then in this drawer up here, I've got just like some other random stuff. I don't use this very often. If you guys don't know, before I started wreath making and home decor making, I did a lot with like paper crafts and card making and all sorts of stuff. So I used a bunch of this stuff, and these used to be one of my main drawers when I had my craft room upstairs. So that's why I still have a lot of this stuff, and I really haven't gone through it. So there's all sorts of fun stuff in here. Like this you can put and cut paper with. This is like a corner paper rounder. All different tapes, adhesives, you name it. I probably got it, you guys. And this is just a random little wreath frame that I don't know what to do with, so it kind of just got shoved here. If you guys also don't know, I do fake bakes as well. So I have fake baking supplies here. That's what was over there. Those are gonna be Valentine's cupcakes. So I just have like these. I usually have them when they're drying, but these are done now. But those were some cupcakes that I did. Just some foam that I usually shove stuff in. This is just, like, you always have, like, one drawer or one cart of just random stuff you don't know what to do with. And this would probably be it. I've got some candy canes, which probably should have got put away with the candy cane stuff, but I didn't. And they'll probably just sit there for the rest of the year. But I just got, like, random stuff. This is, like, all different supplies that came with my shelving that I haven't done anything with. So they're just going to hang out down here. This is just, like, random tubs of... Oh, my gosh. I can't believe I just found that, you guys. I didn't go through this when I cleaned. I have a random old iPhone my old phone. I wonder if it still works. Nope. I probably got to charge it. I was actually looking for these, you guys. These are the little pieces that go to my diamond art. thing, and I found it the other day, and I couldn't find the little beads. Here they are. That's because I didn't look in this section. Then there's just a bunch of random stuff. These things came with a shelf. The shelvings that I've got down here. These are just some extra cable tie mounts, which I don't even use anymore. So I'll probably never go through those. And then these are just like the little butterfly bodies that you can use for the butterfly Unique in the Creek board. And then there's just like cat toys down here because I had to do a cat wreath one time and I used those. And then like, what do you just do with some random cat balls? Because our cat doesn't play with these things, so they would just like sit. So I don't know, I have to do another cat wreath for someone soon, come the new year, so I probably could use them. And there's just like some golf balls back here and like golf things because I had to do a golf wreath for someone one time. So like, it's just like a bunch of random stuff, I'm not gonna lie. We all have that one bin, and this is my one shelf tray. I don't know, it's like a tier tray. 3-tier tray thing. I don't know. I also have just some Unique in the Creek triangle boards down here. And then this is just like all like MB Crafts merch stuff, or like stuff that's got my logo on it. So like I don't have like a desk with like a computer, a mouse, so I just have like a thing that I got. Here's like a can koozie thing. These are some like tumblers that I ordered. 4 of them. I'm gonna use them as like giveaways and stuff. And then down here is just like extra poly burlap that I use, and I don't throw it in the other stuff because it frays really easily, and I don't want it to get ruined because this stuff is expensive. If you work with mesh, you know that poly burlap is kind of, I mean, it's not like super expensive, but it's more expensive than your normal like deco mesh. So down here I've got, I forgot that I had these and I found them the other day, but it's an entire box of those little red wagons that you can find at Hobby Lobby. There's like 4 of them in there. This is like all glass mason jar mugs that I use for fake baking. And then this entire thing is just filled with like chunky yarn that I use for crafting. Under here, here's my fake garbage can for my fake bake table. Under here, I've got some like more of this stuff, and then I've got like shipping boxes under here, and I've got like chunky yarn when I do different like gnomes and stuff. So yeah, it's just kind of a hodgepodge. Under there I've got more shipping boxes, and then I've got my little turner thing when I do fake bakes. Up here is my fake baking table. So I've got 2 craft desks, one for fake baking, one for designing. I hate having my fake bake stuff on my designing table. That's why I have 2 now, because just like paint and spackle and having this all together is so nice. It was a hodgepodge of a mess, and I would lose stuff and things would get gross. So I've got paper straws up here because y'all know I use paper straws all the time when I'm doing fake baking. I've got gaps and cracks. This is what I make my cupcakes out of. I've got, these are all my foam balls that I use for fake baking. Here's paper straws that I haven't figured out what to put in. Valentine's, Easter, and St. Patrick's that I just got. Here's some little nutty balls that I made that I use to embellish my fake bakes that I just have sitting in here. So yeah, that's really fun. Just fake baking stuff. If you're a fake baker, you know what it is. Here's like, oop, that could have turned it badly. This is all like ornaments. Here's different containers with different colored spackles. So like pink, I just did my Valentine's Day ones, which you'll see in a little bit. Some white, that stuff. Here's my hot glue gun, my cutting mat, because it saves my table from turning out nasty like that. Because if that wasn't there, that would be what my table looks like. Here is just different stuff. So like my fake caramel, my fake chocolate, and then this is when I did Halloween stuff. Here's more puffy paint that I use for chocolate, food coloring, cornstarch, bags, all my stuff. This is my little thing that I gotta clean yet. It looks disgusting, so I'm not even gonna look at that. Paper towel, and then just like a bunch of stuff. Like this is like a big tier thing. So this is more stuff. I don't use that very often. Here's just like cookie sheets. These I use for my sprinkles. Just like tin foil, plastic wrap, wax paper, all the fun things, you know. Here's all my sprinkles. All like fake sprinkles, all just like, I've got all my Valentine's Day stuff up on the top, like gummy bear stuff, all sorts of stuff back there. It's just like peppermints and marshmallows and all sorts of things. So yeah, and then here's like Valentine's Day embellishments. Here's more fake baking stuff. So, well, actually, like up here I've got like more stuff, so like all my fake fruits and stuff. Here I've got like air dry clay to make like marshmallows and other stuff. I've got like fake nuts back there, fake like little confetti pieces, little apples, all sorts of stuff. And then up there's like my spray paints that I used to spray paint those mason jar mugs that I showed you before. Down here, well, down here actually, is just like a bunch of just random stuff. This is like, I don't even know what's all in there. That's just got like paper straws and like little like fake like, just like different like fake like, this is like a tumbler thing, and just like more apples and stuff. And then like back here is where I keep all my like starch when I do rag bows and stuff. Here's like all paper towel rolls and curl paper rolls because I use those in my fake bakes. And then I've got like just like cake forms and like pie tins, and then this is just like measuring stuff when I need it for like fake baking and stuff. I don't use it very often, that's why it's kind of like buried, because who cares about it. Down here I've got just like important stuff like binders and stuff of templates and stuff that I might need. Not very often though, because I don't really use templates and stuff. I just kind of wing my crafts. Down here is just like random. I don't know. I had this in my own craft room and I just don't feel like getting rid of it, so I just kind of like shoved it. And yeah, like tell me the last time I probably used a cool cutting scissors. Probably in like 2015. Why do I have them yet? Because I have a craft problem and I don't like getting rid of my stuff. Don't need to, I need to go to like therapy for that or something. Here's just like a bunch of random like mugs and stuff. I kind of put like the mugs that are out of season up on top, even though I want to do some more snowmen. So that's why my Christmas stuff and leftover stuff is kind of shoved in the back, or up on top of these shelves. I've got more fake baking stuff all in here. Here's just Christmas fake baking. Here's glitter. Just some random fake bakes that are like in the process of like, they're done drying, but like I just haven't done anything with them because they didn't sell yet or whatever. Here's like all my paints. I've got some wreaths up there. This one is for sale in my Etsy shop, and then this one is just, I didn't like the way it turned out, so I didn't sell it. Up here, just random stuff. Yes, there's shampoo. Yes, I use this in a craft, and yes, it did not work out. So now I'm stuck with coconut shampoo, which I'm probably never going to use. Yeah, so this is more stuff. This is more crafting stuff. I thought I cleaned this whole stuff, but this shelf I must have forgot about because I don't really know what's all in here. These are some mugs that I spray painted that didn't turn out because something about the orange spray paint did not like my glass mugs, and then they didn't work. Here are glass ornaments, which I can't do anything with because I didn't realize they were glass until I bought them. Even though it says glass right in the middle of the darn container. But you know, Max doesn't read when he goes shopping. He just sees and throws in the cart, and that's what happens. And I can't use glass in design because, you know, glass breaks and no one wants broken stuff in their design. So I've got more ornaments, all sorts of stuff. Isn't this mug just stinking adorable? I love it, and I forgot I had it. Now I know I have it. Next year. I've got more fake apples, holy abundance of ornaments down here. And then more mugs. This whole entire shelf thing, and then these little things that are supposed to go in your cabinet to add more room, are all mugs. To keep them safe, even though I still break them, hence that one there, which I will super glue. As you can see, I'm doing super glue. I did mug surgery on this one earlier this week. It's probably done drying. Watch it just break in the middle of the slide. See? A little bit of E6000 glue, and it's good as new. You're my favorite teacher. Down here, I've got random stuff. Here's ornaments. Yes, I bought these for a golf wreath, and yes, I didn't use them, and yes, there goes an ornament. Just random stuff, you guys. Like, this is just random embellishments where it's like, you know, you don't have a home for them, so you just throw them somewhere. Yeah, this is where my section is. So I guess there's more than just that white tray over there. So yeah, it's more ornaments. These I just got them, and then they were too small, and I found a bigger size, and I didn't want to return them. So I just kept them. I could probably use them for something. But yeah, there's just a bunch of random stuff. Like, you don't know where to put these, but you know you want them for one day. Yeah, that's where that goes. Here is like all my punches. paper punching. Yeah, I've got an addiction, and I don't really use them, but I did use them when I first started. This was my fake baking thing when I first started, and I outgrew it, but I haven't cleaned through it, so it just stays there. And then that's all my orders when I ship something out. Then we move over to here. I've got a lamp. I've got some, like, little fun, wreath or pumpkin forms. Back here is bicycle rims, and there's a little butterfly in front of the bicycle rims, and there's like a tobacco basket there. Oh, I forgot about this. This is just cardstock, and it's very disorganized. And then this is just random stuff that I don't even know that it's up there. I forgot that that's all up there, like clothespins. Or clips, sorry. Binder clips. Is there actually binder clips in there? There is! Look at me go. Is there actually small washi tape in here? Or is it not? Okay, if I can get these open. These are like little Dollar Tree containers. I used to, when I had my craft room upstairs, used to be so organized. Okay. Max, people don't want to watch you struggle. Oh my god, there is! Those are kind of fun. And then this is felt. And then these are old paintbrushes that I don't use. So, down here, we've got random. This is also, like, random. There's yarn in here. This is, like, ribbon that, like, is off the roll. So it just kind of gets put there. I used these for a craft one time. This is the box of my Mevos. These are just random LED lights that I don't know what to do with that I had to use in a craft, but I have left over. Stickers, more stickers, tablecloth for when I go to craft shows. There is burlap in that one. There's jute mesh in there, probably jute, or not jute. There's mesh tubing, and then there's my cash box when I go to craft shows on there as well. This is some random thing that I know it goes to something, but I don't know what it is at the moment, and I don't know where it is, so it just hangs out there. This is all materials for a project that I have to do for someone coming up here. Here's some ornaments, and then these are all ornaments here as well. So it's like organized, but like not organized. Here is like different, these don't go there, these can go up there. These are like all my stuff, so I switch out for holidays. So I've kind of got this Valentine's on one side and St. Patrick's on the other. Here's ornaments, just random, all different ornaments in here. Up here, I've got apparel that I have to use. I'm gonna be doing with my Cricut, which I just like kind of buy when I see it on sale, and then I just like keep it there. Here's Hershey bars. I make Hershey Bar Snowman during Christmas. I've got 8 left that are like the actual snowman of this blue design, and then these rest are all ones that I didn't do yet, but I'm gonna cover them all up, all the faces up, and I'm gonna turn them into little gnomes, and I'm gonna sell them for Valentine's Day. Back here is more ornaments and just snowflakes, and then seashells if I do ever do like a seashell wreath, because I have done them, but just not for a while. Let me put this apparel back up there. You guys just got a very big close-up of that pole. And then there's more ornaments all the way up there. Over here, you guys, is all different picks. So I've got picks all up and down the shelf. They're kind of organized by color. And up there is just random. And then I've just got some FICA sleeves up there. And then down there is like garlands and big picks and like chandelier abras and stuff that I just kind of pick off of that I don't really know what to do with. So they just hang out down there and live their life to the fullest. Right there I've got just like it's an IKEA Walmart bag or like shopping bag storage thing, and I use it for raffia. And then this is the back side to my other side, so I'll probably go around the outside because you can see everything from the front. But this is just some whatchamacallits. These are like little grapevine and burlap umbrellas. Oh, I missed it. Over here is my floral tree that me and my dad made. It is a 4x4 piece of wood in the middle with a little piece of plywood down there, and then there's a between these two layers there is a what is that thing called? No, I can't think of it. Lazy Susan. Don't mind the dust. And then there's another piece of wood on the bottom, so you can see the Lazy Susan. So this thing turns, and then there are Dollar Tree garbage cans screwed into the thing, and it goes all the way up. So it's super handy. Me and my dad made it like probably about a year ago. Okay, then this is the middle divider. 2 shelves. My craft table's here. I've got this table kind of here, and then this is my back area kind of like my, I had my Christmas tree here during Christmas, but now it's like Valentine's Day stuff. So, and I do live sales there as well. So, I have these really tall metal shelves that I got from Walmart. They were super cheap. They were originally like 75 and I got them for like 40 on clearance. That's what these are. And those, and then these metal shelves here, which you can tell, this one's like leaning. These came from IKEA. And that plastic thing I stole from my dad's garage from my dad, and who knows where I got it from. He got it from. But here I've got just all the stuff that I use basically more often because it's closer to me. The closer it is to me, the more I use it, the farther away from it or the more buried it is, obviously means I don't use it as much because otherwise it would be buried. So I have, over here is like all my shipping stuff. So I've got my Rollo label printer. I've got my scale, my tape gun, my box resizer, business cards. These are labels that I have to make using the printer. And then those are the plastic inserts that I add. And then this is stuff that I take to when I take it to craft shows, like business card holder, there's like scissors. This thing I use to stab holes through the box. And then there's also box cutters as well. Fragile stickers, and then there's printer paper, and these are all different stickers that I can add to the boxes, like thank you for your order, and because of you we get to do what we love, and thank you for supporting or shopping small, and all sorts of stuff. There I've got is my printer that I print just like regular paper with. Here is more shipping stuff. These are little things that I made that I include into people's boxes. Sometimes it's Happy Mail. These are just some like envelopes, more extra tape, more labels for my label printer. And then these are pipe cleaners for when I attach the wreath to the box. Here is all my signs for the in-season stuff. So I just got this Easter one today, but my Easter stuff isn't out here yet, but I've got Valentine's Day. This is a kit thing. St. Patrick's. There's some that these I just got, so these are usually not out right now, but I didn't feel like putting them away to have to pull them out soon. So it's a start St. Patrick's, some Mardi Gras, some Easter that I just got in. So most of these are signs that I just got. So I have to, but most of them are in season. So like Easter, St. Patrick's, and Valentine's Day. It's basically what's in there, and then some snowmen, because I'm doing a couple winter stuff yet. And then this container is all everyday signs that I can use on a daily basis. So like sunflowers, this one just says like simply blessed, just like some farmhouse ones, different like some just simple welcome ones, so that kind of a thing. Up there I've got is just some like candy, picks, some more picks, a little snowman, some winter picks, and then just some more spring florals up in that basket that didn't fit in my flower tree. And then this is all like stuff that I use for my business. So I've got like different just random MB Crafts stuff. Here's different MB Crafts cards and envelopes, and then up here's different things I can attach into there's gift cards up there. These are just like different things I can add into their box. Up here is all my Cricut stuff. So I've got my Cricut heat press, which is still warm because I just used it, and my Cricut maker, and then just some random stuff. Here I've got my Cricut mat, my transfer tape, these things when I pressing, and then this is all vinyl, and then pipe cleaners because I use those a lot. My Cricut mats hang on the little hook there, and then this is all tubing, and then my my laminator things just hang out there. Here's my garbage can, and then under here is all fabric and different stuff that I use when I'm making gnomes. And this is stuff for classes. So there's glue guns, rotary cutters, scissors, and then measuring devices. And then all this under here is like stuff I can use. I use these coconut bra things. You're probably like, what in the world do you use these things for? These are used for flower centers when I'm working with Unique in the Creek boards. And I got lanterns and just like different stuff for floral arranging. Here I've got pine cones. I've got a container that I use for when I'm usually working with candy items or food items. They stay in here, that way nothing can get to them. And then I've got stuff for those, these were leftover fabric from those Hershey Bar Snowman that I'm going to use for gnomes. And then up here on this level, I've got these things that I use year round. They're just like balls. Here's just some MB Crafts, like, notepads and bottle openers and stuff. Here's my Mardi Gras stuff. I don't do much Mardi Gras. And then this is just a random bin of supplies that I guess they have. There's burlap, there's beads, there's these things that I use to put over balls to make gnome noses out of them. There's candles, terracotta pots, wood flights, just kind of like random stuff that I just kind of all have together. Here is my craft table. So I've got 2 lights. This one was flickering before. I've got that light. This is an MB Crafts tumbler that I just got. I've got my iPad charging, or my laptop charging. I've got my glue skillet on there. It's not on. So that's there. I was just doing shirts, so I had my lint roller, and I went to the at-home store today. So I gotta put that receipt away, and then my laptop is, or my iPad is there. My glue gun is here. I've got like a little phone charger. That one charges, that one's just a charger. This is if I want to put my phone up on this thing, and this is my little caddy that has all my stuff in it. It's got scissors, rotary cutters, pliers, zip ties, different like wood picks and stuff, and then my measuring stuff there. I've got my another camera up here that faces down. This is some stuff that isn't stuff I need to remind myself about. This is just a random bin that I put random stuff in, like pins and glues and tags and just different stuff. Here I've got like tapes and small zip ties, and these are like small glue sticks and different stuff. My paper towel. Oh my gosh, y'all, I just like thought I sat down on my thing, but I didn't. I've got some foam down there. I have my thing on bed risers because I want it to be taller, because normally I'm standing up and then it's awkward if you have to bend over. There's a little rack under here. This is just like random foam pieces that I break off with something. Instead of throwing it away, you can use it. I've got some like full foam things yet. Sticky notes, wire, twine, more wire, labels, and then there's sandpaper, and there's foam back there that I use if I need to thicken up a sign to staple into. I've got my paper trimmer here as well when I'm working with Cricut vinyl and stuff. And then this is my my ATG gun. I don't mind my pajamas, you guys, if you see my pajamas. And then I've got glue sticks under there, my Bodabra, or my Easy Bow, and then my Bodabra's back there, and these are just clips that I use. In here, I've got just random stuff. I don't really use this very often. Pretty much the only thing I use that's in here is my stapler, and that's pretty much it. Down here, I've got moss. There's more moss in the back. There's my wood burning tool if I'm working with poly burlap, extra zip ties. Down here is all cables and cords and chargers. Here's if I have extra little random pieces of greenery or something, they all go down in there. I've got this little caddy that's got my extra picks for my pick machine, floral pins, floral wood pins, my staple gun, and my zip tie gun, my stem cutter, and my pick machine. I've got this random bin that just I put random stuff in if I need to keep it contained. This stuff has to go out to my car. It's car decals, car coasters, and air fresheners. This is my Cricut little caddy, so it's got my Cricut tools on top. There's just different like little blades in here. And then my Cricut pens are in that one. This is where I keep like my greeneries. And more greenery there, and then this is all ornaments of all different colors, all ornaments. I leave that out year-round because I can use them year-round. This is just a table that if I need extra space for prep work, or if I'm doing a design over here, the materials that I have over here, so I can just grab from, which normally is never this clean. And then I've just finished pressing that shirt. I would show you, but it's kind of a dirty quote I had to do for someone, so I'm not going to show it just because in case there's little kids watching. And then this is like my backdrop, so it's got all different like Valentine's Day stuff on right now. These are all the little Valentine's fake bakes that I did that I'm going to be doing in a live sale on Facebook. So go over to Facebook if you want to see that. If you're not already following me on Facebook, you might as well go over there because I go live over there all the time. I'm on there the most. That's the platform I'm on the most. And I'm over there at MB Crafts. So it's creations on here, but it's crafts on YouTube or on Facebook. And then but yeah, I've got some really cute mugs. These are just gnomes that I got from last year that I'm gonna probably put into wreaths. But yeah, they're super, super, super cute. I love the little chocolate covered strawberry on that one. But yeah, these are really fun. I've got another Mevo here that I need to be able me and my dad have to mount on above my camera. And then I've got the Wreath of the brand subscription box that I get every month, and you get a new print every month. So I keep that there, and then whatever the ones that I get from the past months I take out, I hang up on there. But yeah, you guys, that is my craft space. That's in a nutshell, and then we're back over to where we were. These bins are empty, and this one's got Easter stuff that I haven't brought out yet. But yeah, and then I just have like wreath storage around the basement, and then back there next to the computer I've got, or the not computer, this is the refrigerator, is some of my shipping boxes, and then that's the bathroom. I also have doors on everything, and then back there you can probably see is more boxes of stuff that I need to go through. A lot of those are de-stash boxes that I'm going to be doing that I haven't. I'm going to be doing a Facebook Live selling those. I went through a bunch of my craft supplies, and I'm de-stashing a bunch. And then there's that one shelf there that I need to figure out where to put, because we put a couch back there, and I need to figure out it can't stay back there anymore. And then behind this, I have my wreath stand. So if I need to work on a design, I pull my wreath stand out. But it's so big that I just keep it back there. That way it's not in the way, and then it can just hang out. And I just made like a little hook for it. It's meant for like painting, but you know what? I use that, and I just get it up myself. But yeah, that's my craft room, you guys. I hope you guys liked it. I know a lot of people were commenting the past couple months about the one that I had from a while back that was like totally different. And yeah, I knew I was gonna clean, and I wasn't gonna give you guys a tour when it looked like a disaster, because I was not happy with it. But yeah, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Go over and follow me on Facebook. I have TikTok. I have Instagram. And then all my links, I will post my link tree in the comments below, or in the description box, and that will take you to all my different platforms, okay? Bye-bye, everyone, and Happy New Year, because it's the day before New Year's Eve, so you'll probably be seeing this, and it'll probably be either New Year's Eve or New Year's. So hopefully 2022 is a better year for all of us. And then also in the comments, let me know your New Year's resolution or your New Year's goal. Mine is to work on my business, but also work on myself and make sure that I don't spend too much time on my business, and also spend some time for myself. And I also want to build my social medias. I want to get more on here on YouTube subscribers, and then I also want to get enough subscribers on TikTok to be able to go live over there and do some fun things on TikTok. So go over on TikTok, and it is MB Crafts by Max, that link will be in my link tree, which will be in the description below. Okay, enough of me talking. You guys have a great rest of your day, night, whatever time of the day you're watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye bye.